Huh? No one's here.
Anyway, why was Akihiko-san acting so weird? What's so special about October 4th?
October the 4th. That's right. I was so caught up in the operation that I didn't realize it. This is the day Amata's mother was killed.
You serious?
Yamagishi, I need you to find the two of them immediately. There's a good chance that they're together. Akihiko must have already realized that.
I understand.
Fuka summoned Lucia and began searching words.
What's going on?
Although her death was officially listed as an accident, we're the ones who killed Amata's mother.
What?
It was 2 years ago, when we were pursuing an unusual shadow that had escaped into the city. We were in a residential area, but the shadow was all we were thinking about. Aragaki was still new, and he momentarily lost control of his power. Unfortunately, there was a casualty.
Aragaki is Shinjiro, right? I don't remember Shinjiro's last name.
Amata's mother.
Okay, so they're saying Shinjiro, I think is Aragaki, was new to his power and the victim was Amata. That would make sense why Ken hates Shinjiro. Again, I'm not really, like, upset, or upset's the wrong word. I'm not really like, oh, this makes no sense. It all makes sense perfectly. Shinjiro didn't want to go back because of the casualty he did. He wants to forget. It makes perfect sense. And why Ken hates Shinjiro? I just feel like it's hard to get invested because I really don't think they did a good enough job of building this up. It all makes sense and the pieces fit. It's just like, I feel like we should have had like 1 or 2 more scenes that made this moment feel relevant, I guess? I don't know.
No way. Are you shitting me?
Then Ken-kun senpai is...
Amata volunteered to join us. But now that I think about it...
I found them! They're at Tatsumi Port Island! They're together, and another Persona user is nearby.
Akihiko?
No, it's a member of Strega.
That's not good.
It's an absolute nightmare.
Senpai, come on, we gotta follow her.
So I guess Mitsuru and Akihiko and them it didn't cross their mind that like, oh, Ken isn't Amata. He's probably gonna like wanna get revenge for his mother's death. I guess they just didn't cross their minds. Like,
okay.
Do it. I won't stop you. You're right. I wanted to forget. That's why I left the group and tried to suppress my power, but nothing I did could erase the memory. And now I find myself here, the last place I want to be. It's my fault. This is what I deserve. But let me give you one warning.
Warning?
If you decide to take my life, you'll end up like me. Just remember that.
Is that supposed to change my mind?
I mean, like, maybe? You're a 10-year-old kid, or however old you are.
Even if all you have now is hatred, one day you'll regret it.
Shut up! That's a load of crap!
He is correct. There is no reason for him to feel regret.
Oh, this dude, the very obviously bad antagonist guy.
That is the nature of revenge. Is it not permissible to kill those who are themselves killers?
That's right.
What do you want?
The loss of Chidori has posed a bit of a challenge for us, but we cannot simply ignore your meddling.
Takaya took out the gun. Yeah, I see that.
You bastard.
Do not fear. This life is but a stepping stone. Salvation shall be yours.
What?
Shinjiro stepped in between Ken and Takaya.
My. Trying to protect your would-be murderer, you cannot defy fate. Whether or not it comes at this boy's hand, you will die tonight.
What's he talking about?
You've been taking those pills for some time now. You don't have much longer.
That's bullshit.
Listen to your body. You know it to be true.
What does he mean? You're going to die? No matter what I do? That's not fair! All this time, I've been waiting for this!
The cause of death is not of importance. Besides, the breath of life is faint in you as well, child. After killing him, you were planning to join him, were you not?
Ken, don't...
Since you are both destined to perish, allow me to do the honors. A slight change in timing shouldn't matter too much.
Go to hell. Ugh.
No!
Now then, with what life you have left, answer me this. There is one like Chidori among you, is there not? This has enabled you to locate and defeat those we wish to protect. Now tell me, which one of you is it?
Oh, you mean a Navi?
If you don't expedite your answer, then this will hurt you more.
Oh, whoops.
Now tell me, if you don't expedite your answer, then this will hurt you more than it hurts me. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
There's no one.
Takaya reared up again to kick Shinjiro in his wounds. Oh my word.
Wait! It's me!
Is that true?
Yes,
You sound very sure of yourself, Ken.
that's the only reason they let me join.
Ken, no! Ah!
Quiet. You had your chance.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'll never have my revenge. I have no reason to live.
I see. So you have achieved resolution. How enviable. Then you shall be first. Rest peacefully.
Mom. What? Huh?
Shinjiro stood in front of Ken, taking 2 bullets in the chest as a result.
What is the meaning of this? Why would you risk your life to save the child?
Ah! Shinjiro-san.
Shinji!
And now your comrades arrive. Is there any moment of joy they won't intrude upon? Perhaps another time, then.
Shinji, hey, hang in there!
Chasing after Mitsuru, you see Akihiko and Ken. You also see a blood-covered Shinjiro.
Shinjiro! Senpai!
Shinjiro-senpai!
No.
Ken. Why the long fate? Isn't this what you wanted? It's alright. Give yourself time. Let your anger be your strength. You're still just a kid, Ken. You got your whole life ahead of you. So don't waste it. Make it your own.
But
Aki, take care of him. I will.
Oh.
This is how it should be.
He...
Don't say it. Please don't say anything.
Shinjiro. Senpai. He's smiling.
What the hell? Why is this happening?
You suffered your first casualty. It's kind of... I'm gonna be straight with you, chat. It's kind of hard to care about this. Like, clearly this is supposed to be like a big impactful moment. Like, the characters are all sad, but like it's kind of hard to care as the player because like Shinjiro really didn't really get much screen time, and there was like no build up to any of this. I feel a dear friend's life has been claimed in a manner you've never imagined. That night, no one spoke a word. I mean, I would imagine. The following day, yeah, that happened. I really just like, I think they needed a bit more build up between that, the whole Ken and Shinjiro thing. I mean, I guess we'll see what it does for Ken and Akihiko. It might actually be a good thing for them, but I feel like Shinjiro was just a plot device in the end. Like, hey, he's probably going to be used to build up Ken here and I guess Akihiko, because, like, you know, he and Akihiko have a history, obviously. Yesterday was a terrible tragedy. However, you still must go to school. Darn that school. I don't really hate it necessarily, but like I just kind of don't care. I guess we'll see what it does for Akihiko and Ken, but like I just don't really care about Shinjiro because they really didn't do much with Shinjiro. He was just kind of there. Gikugan High School auditorium. All students are gathered to say goodbye to Shinjiro.
No words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy. He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help. We lost him to violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential. Forgive us. Forgive us for our negligence.
The principal continues with his eulogy. I can't say that word for some reason. You can hear people talking in front of you. How rude.
Will this speech ever end? I don't even know who this Aragaki guy was.
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk. Anyway, I gotta get home. I have to study for my mock exam.
Hey, you guys know who Aragaki is? Wait, you're not seniors, so how would you know? Anyway, can you believe this? Scary, huh?
Whatever.
Huh? Dang, I was just asking.
Shut up.
Junpei stood up, shaking with anger.
Huh? What are you doing?
I said shut up!
Iori, sit down. Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey, have you seen Akihiko-senpai today?
Haven't seen him.
He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all. I hope he's okay.
I'm assuming I'm probably not going to get to do anything for like a few days,
Can I talk
maybe.
to you for a moment? Can I talk to you for a moment?
Oh, sure.
When you get back today, please meet me in the lounge. You know what it's regarding.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to have collected your thoughts. In fact, I'm still at a loss myself. I'll see you then.
It's about Ken, huh? This'll be a fun meeting.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the Gekugan High School auditorium, a photograph of Shinjiro sitting there in the empty auditorium. The door opened and a figure entered. Is it Akihiko?
Yo. I had the usual for lunch. Ramen tastes a lot better when you're cutting class. Make sure you invite me next time. Say something, will ya? Why are you always like that? You're so stubborn. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around, huh? I guess you're right. I was too obsessed with power. Ever since I lost Miki, that's all I've cared about. I thought that if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone. But I was wrong. And now you're gone too. I'm such an idiot. In battle, there's always a chance of dying. I knew that. But I was so focused on fighting that I didn't notice anything else. It didn't matter how tough I was. Look what happened! Yeah, I know. Crying won't change anything, will it? Alright, Shinji. You watch from there with Miki. I still have things to do, right?
Yo, shout out to Akihiko's voice. Great delivery there. His voice actor did great with the scene. Resolution in Akihiko's heart. Oh, this is your evolution? Polydeuces becomes... Okay, so they're gonna happen through the story. Yo. That is sick. What is that like? What is that on its chest, though? I do like, has given rise to Caesar. I do like the whole holding the earth thing and the sword, but like, what is that chest? What's on the chest there? That's kind of cursed. Otherwise, cool persona, though. Okay, so I guess the personas are going to evolve through the story?
I know that much.
Which makes perfect sense because, again, the guys don't have social links, and it would not make sense to only give the girls evolved personas.
I can't carry this guilt forever. I'm getting tired of it.
Alright, that was a nice moment with Akihiko. Especially getting his persona evolution there. Dormitory lounge. Everyone's here except for Ken. What a shock.
You all know the reason we're gathered here. We need to discuss how to deal with Amada.
Yeah, you guys let him in! What were you thinking?
I've already consulted the chairman. Aegis, bring Amada here.
Understood. It's my fault. When Shinjiro-senpai told me he'd be late, I thought it was strange, but I said nothing. If only I'd listened to my intuition.
Fuka, this is, like, not your fault. Like, this would have happened regardless.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Fuka.
It's not your fault. If anyone should have realized it, it should have been me.
I knew this wasn't a game, but I never thought it'd end up like this.
There's no point dwelling on the past.
Man, I never expected them to kill Shinji. I'm just gonna say that.
Shinji's last words were, "This is how it should be." He was a hell of a guy. He even faced death head-on. That's why from this day forward, I'll face things head-on too.
Great character arc for Akihiko here. I do feel like, couldn't they have, like, killed Shinjiro, like, after some more build-up, though? Like, more with Shinjiro, and then, like, I'm honestly, like, I'm fine with them killing Shinjiro. I just kind of don't care. But, like, I feel like if I was rewriting the story, I would have, like, I don't know, like, either killed him later in the story. Like, I think killing him is fine because it seems to build up Akihiko really well. Or just, like, I would have just done more with Shinjiro, to be honest.
That's cool, man.
Although I'm not a story writer, so, like, I'm not really promising that. But, like, if that's just me, I feel like I would have liked more Shinjiro time. Or just, yeah, basically more Shinjiro time is what I'm saying. For this moment of Akihiko to feel a lot better.
Senpai. Allow me to report. Amada-san is not in his room.
He's not?
There are indications that the window has been pried open.
Ken-kun! Wait, Fuka, do you know where he is?
Well, no. But we can't just let him go off on his own, right?
So where do you plan on looking?
I don't know, but we have to find him. He must feel so alone.
But how? Where?
You of all people should understand.
Fuka.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Let Ken do what he wants. Bringing him back won't change anything. And we can't keep treating him like a kid.
Yeah, he witnessed death. Like, I like Akihiko's way of thinking here.
Akihiko.
It's his choice. He's the only one who can decide how he's gonna live his life. The same goes for all of us.
Okay, yeah, that was a sequence. Again, I'm not like, I don't think it's like bad or anything. Oh, Shinjiro died. This whole stuff with, I mean, I do think it could have been better. It definitely could have been better paced. The whole like Ken wanting to kill Shinjiro because of his mother and then Shinjiro dying. It just kind of all happened so suddenly. It was a little rushed, I feel. Nice moment for Akihiko, but even then, I still think, if they did more with Shinjiro, it would have meant more. But overall, like, fine. What am I gonna do today? Because now academics is maxed and there's no other social links to rank up. I guess we go do persona stats because like we're out of night activities.